The big game is fast approaching, but wait, you still haven't got your tickets. You've spent hours searching, but you're still confused about ticket prices. Time to stop searching. Visit ticketcompare.com. We compare ticket prices for all the popular leagues and tournaments for you. We work only with the most trustworthy sites, so you can have peace of mind when buying your tickets. Compare prices, buy tickets, get to the game. Ticketcompare.com. Buying tickets made simple.
Made it. Everyone ready yet? Dickie, when you're ready. Sure. Thanks.
Afternoon, David.
Hi there.
First of all, just your thoughts on Sir Alex?
Oh, we were devastated when I heard the news after the game on Saturday, coming back from Leicester. But you know, if the news is correct and he's doing well, Sir Alex, we're thrilled, really are. And you know, been thinking about him and his family. I know them all well, and you know, I just hope he's sitting up in bed watching this if everything's right, and watching the news conference coming in.
Have you had any news on how he is?
Not any more than which I'm picking up from bits and pieces from the media.
How relieved were you when Everton and Southampton ended in a draw?
I was more thrilled at how well we had played at Leicester, how we'd passed it and how we had scored good goals, and maybe on another day should have scored more goals. So look, that result helped obviously, but the biggest result was ours, and I always wanted it to be done by us. I probably expected it to go to the last week of the season. I always thought that these two home games, it might be that we have to win one of them to make sure that we stay up, but we've done it before that. And I can enjoy the two games in the hope that we can win the points against them and get higher up the league.
Are you slightly more relieved that it's not against two-year-old sides again, that you have to win those points?
Not really. I think that the relief is that you're playing against two good sides. We've certainly, Manchester United and Everton, you know, in their day have always been really good teams and hard to play against. So I think for us not to have that is a good thing.
Where were you watching the Southampton-Everton game?
We weren't. We were on the bus travelling back, so we didn't have coverage, so it was just coming through the radio.
And what did everyone do when they heard?
There was a big cheer went up from the players, because they knew that you know, that got us over the line. But the biggest cheer for me was the way the supporters reacted to the players and their performance at Leicester. The supporters understood how well the players had played and how well they had done.
I presume Mike Moyes has been trying to recreate that volume training this week, is it?
Yeah, we've been good. The training's good. You know, the players know that, you know, if we could win a couple more games, we can get ourselves much higher up the league. And then you might have been thinking, well, what was it all the worry about? But overall, you know, I have to say well done to the players. When we came in here, we had 9 points, and you know, it was difficult. And I've got to say that the players have gone and done the job, got the points. I think we've scored quite a few goals. I think we're one of the best goal scorers. We need to improve defensively, but I've got to say that, you know, all credit to the players for doing that.
How pleased are you personally? Because obviously that was your aim when you came in, wasn't it, to stay out?
Yeah, my aim was, you know, a lot of people were questioning me coming in, you know, and I thought to myself, well, that surprises me, or maybe it doesn't. But I've got to say, I do think that the job was to come in and get them up, and you'd have to say we've done that. But I've got to say, I've got a really good staff. I've got a top end staff here, and they've been really helpful.
Going into the last two games of the season, there's always that slight temptation, a little bit of relaxation creeps in, but equally the fans will want a performance, especially against the likes of Manchester United. No,
you used the word, not us. I wouldn't be using the word relaxation, far from it. I'd be saying, look, two good games. We know that the pressure of any relegation is not there anymore. We'll try and play the best we can. I think our performance and our play, certainly since we come back from our trip, I think it's been really good. Maybe if you took out the Man City game where we didn't think we played as well, I think the players have played really well, picked up points in the last 6 or 7 weeks, showed a real togetherness in the group, you know, and a few of those nights out when we were away certainly worked.
Do you think that was one of the keys? Do you think, was that?
I think it was a massive key. Mm-hmm.
Going into the Manchester United game, what's your take on them at the moment? Obviously, they've lost against Brighton recently.
I can only ever say good things about Manchester United because I respect the club so much for what they stand for, and just how good a football club it is. You know, so MD, who's the manager of that club, it's a real privilege.
How dangerous do you think they'll be tomorrow night?
Well, I think we'd rather not have got them after a defeat. But the truth is, we have to play Manchester United, and we'll do everything we can to win. We'll do everything we can to try and play well against them.
Where are we with your contract, though? Because obviously it's up at the end of the season. Are you looking to extend it or sign a new one?
Well, we've always said that we would talk after the end of the season, so we'll wait till after the end of the season. That's always the way I wanted it, and I won't change my views until after we get the 2 games out of the way.
But do you think there's maybe a temptation to do it a little bit earlier now that you're safe?
No, I don't think there's any temptation. Look, we're putting in place all the things you would expect. We're putting in place the pre-season. We're putting together as much as we can. But ultimately, I've got a decision to make, and the club have as well.
But what about transfers? Will you be looking at those, or will you wait till the...
No, we have to. We've been looking at transfers all the way through. You have to say that we've tried to look to see what we think the team need, what we would do. So, of course, we've been trying to do as much of that as we can.
Thanks, Camper, please.